Get the facts right.
The Tehama County Sheriff's race is getting more crowded as current Sheriff Dave Henkrat now faces two outside challengers. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brent Weber.
And I'm Allison Woods. KRCR News Channel 7's Trevor Fay is sat down with the sheriff and one of the challengers to discuss why they're running and what they hope to accomplish.
Mike Swithenbank, a former Chico State police officer, is running his campaign on a promise to put the people first.
I am really big on customer service. My thing is going to be visibility and approachability. I will be one of the most approachable sheriffs this county's ever seen.
Swithenbank is going up against incumbent Dave Henkrat. Henkrat has been with the Tehama County Sheriff's Office for 30 years, and he's been the sheriff there since 2011. Now seeking a third term, Henkrat believes that he owes it to the office and his coworkers to provide stability.
I know what I'm doing. I know the budget. I know our department. I know our citizens. So, you know, if you take that into perspective, why would you vote for somebody else?
The third candidate, Stephen Harper, is a current Red Bluff police officer with a 14-year career in law enforcement. Harper announced on his Facebook page this morning that the quality control will greatly increase if he is elected. He wrote he also intends to make improvements to the response times to calls for service. The Tehama County Sheriff's Office primary is on June 5th. Trevor Fay, KRCR News, Channel 7.
Earlier today, we introduced you to an elderly couple in Reading evicted from their home after their Reading Housing Authority agreement was terminated due to late paperwork. Well, new tonight, we learned that the couple will receive help from Shasta County Health and Human Services. Reading Mayor Kristen Schrader says case members from Shasta County Health and Human Services are assisting the couple to help them quickly get through the process of resubmitting to the Reading Housing Authority program.
The period is open right now until I think it's February 28th or 23rd, and so then their application will be resubmitted today, and so they'll be reconsidered for being, and if everything stays the same, then they would be eligible to be reapproved.
I'll follow you back. Schrader added that their disability and veteran status may provide avenues to resolve the situation quickly for the couple. According to the Hortons, they will stay with a friend, and neighbor while getting help from the Shasta County Health and Human Service case members.
In Colusa County, new developments in the double murder of two women whose bodies were found on an Arbuckle farm last week. The sheriff says 39-year-old Kimberly Taylor and 25-year-old Jessica Mazak both died from blunt force trauma. Taylor's body was found stuffed in a freezer. Mazak's body was later found in a pond by a dive team. Investigators say both lived on the farm property in Hillgate Road and had no connection to the property owners. 49-year-old Martin Urke was arrested as a suspect on 2 counts of first-degree murder. The murder weapon or weapons are under investigation. He's set to enter a plea on February 7th. Well, record-breaking highs today, and it's expected to continue throughout the week.
Well, let's hope meteorologist Rob Elvington has some good news for more sunny days in our forecast. Rob, feeling like spring.
Yeah, you know, it's sunny out there, it's warm out there, but of course we need more rain and snow. We've got a huge deficit, and of course the new snowpack numbers coming in today, but you might as well get out and enjoy it while you can. There's a look at today's highs. Where you see yellow, that is a record-breaking high. Keep in mind the normal high for today in the valley is 57 degrees. It's just the first day of February. Reading hit 78 today. That's 21 degrees above normal. 77 in Red Bluff. Alturas hit a high of 57. 60 for Mount Shasta City. 72 in Paradise. That's a record high. 61 degrees in Chester. That is a record high. You notice a little bit cooler, though, as you head into Butte County. Gridley and Oroville staying in the low to mid-60s this afternoon. There's your satellite and radar. This is over the last few hours. We've got this ridge of high pressure that continues to build in from out of the southwest. So all the rain and mountain snow is well off to our north, closer to Washington. We just have some high-level clouds continue to move in from out of the west, but expect mostly clear skies through the rest of this week. Threat tracker of the next 3 days, the only thing we're tracking is record-breaking afternoon highs. Also, those lows running very warm for this time of the year. Back to you.
Hey, thanks, Rob. Super Bowl Sunday, Saturday night, the NFL will announce their MVP. But here in the North State, the big prize has already been handed out. Meet the North State Heisman winner for this year, Shasta Wolves senior Vince Smith. It's all right there in black and white for Shasta's Vince Smith. A school record 2,363 rushing yards, third all-time in the section. More than 180 rushing yards a game. A dozen 100-yard games, 4 of 200 or more. 24 rushing TDs, Northern Section MVP. All leading Shasta High School to the section title and earning Smith the 2017 KRCR North State Heisman Trophy.
It was pretty great. I saw you guys bring it out, and I was like, what? And my heart kind of dropped. I was like, that's pretty cool. But then when you guys said my name, I was even more excited just to see the trophy and just have it in my hands.
But numbers alone aren't the measure of this man.
He's a jack of all attributes. He's quick, he's fast, he reads well, he's powerful.
He's great. You know, it's super fun to watch him run down the field and just running people over. Really tore up everybody.
I think the thing that puts it over the top with him is his attitude towards it.
For example, he broke his hand in Game 5 in the first quarter and played the rest of that game and wore a cast for the final half of the season.
Once I realized I could keep playing with it, it just made me feel more indestructible.
You know, playing with a broken hand almost the entire, well, not the entire year, but well over half the season and not skipping a beat. And the amount of yards he got after contact was outstanding.
And while some might say his height and weight won't measure up at the next level,
I would say you're wrong. You know, you can't, something that you can't coach, I guess, is your frame, right? But another thing that's really hard to connect with all athletes is what kind of heart's on the inside.
And for Smith, there's no doubt to him he has more numbers to chase on the football field.
I got a lifetime of football.
Congratulations to 2017 North State Heisman winner Vince Smith of Shasta High School. Now, Vince is still waiting on more offers before he makes a decision about where to play in college. While the rosters have not been officially announced, Vince is expected to play on the North team in the Lions North-South High School All-Star Game at Shasta College in June.
Reading's Preston Sharp was recognized by President Trump at the State of the Union Tuesday for his movement to see that veterans are honored. Now he's home and back in school. KRCR News Channel 7's Courtney Kreider spoke with him today about his trip.
Here tonight is Preston Sharp, a 12-year-old boy from Redding, California, who noticed that veterans' graves were not marked with flags on Veterans Day.
Meeting the president wasn't exactly on the school activities calendar for one particular sixth grader this year. His admiration for veterans, Preston says, is what got him here.
What really encourages me is the veterans because what they did for us. Shake the president's hand, it was just breathtaking because when I started Flags and Flowers, I had no idea that it would come to me meeting the president and him helping me and announcing it and helping people know what I do.
Because of Preston's continuous mission, his fellow classmates and teachers have an admiration for this young man as well.
Oh, we're really proud of Preston. I mean, he's been doing this for years. We've known about it for years, and we've always been proud of him.
It's pretty cool.
I'm really proud of him. He does a lot for the veterans, and it's really nice what he's doing.
Some of his peers saying they've even gone with him, placing flags down alongside their friend Preston. They're inspired by veterans, too.
My grandpa and my great-grandpa were veterans, and I want to be in the Air Force because I want to defend my country.
And nothing like a trip to Washington to keep Preston's spirit high. His favorite site in D.C., you guessed it,
Vietnam Memorial. It's just once in a lifetime experience to see it, and just a lot of history, yeah.
So what does an average sixth grader with a not-so-average mindset do outside of his mission?
We play basketball together.
Just have fun.
Yeah.
Preston's friends tell me they think his mission is pretty exciting. They say it shows how good of a friend he is.
Humorous, fun, smart.
He's funny, he's smart, and he's pretty cool.
The support is amazing, and I feel like I need to honor veterans because what they did for us, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. Honor veterans every day, and not just on a holiday.
A shakeup at the McConnell Foundation in Reading. A CEO, Lee Salter, announces he's retiring. We met up with him to find out what's next.
It's almost Super Bowl Sunday, but will declining television ratings affect North State sports bars? That story coming up on KRCR News Channel 7 at 6:30.